everyone. This isn't the same stream I was supposed to be doing, but for some reason it wasn't coming up on the thing. So I'm going to try to get rid of that. Oh, you got to be joking me. So how's everybody doing today? Let me see if I could just get this going here. Let's see. Let's go to here and go to here. I don't know. It was live on my thing, or it was saying it was, but it's not on here now. So whatever. Okay. So how's everybody doing? I haven't been around the last couple days. I don't know if anyone noticed. I was on a... Can you even hear me? I don't think anything's working on this. Let's see. Nothing's working. Okay. It doesn't look like it is. Nope. I guess we won't know unless I look it up myself. Oh, can I do that? I don't know. Let me see. This is a train wreck here, people. Total train wreck. Let's see. Okay, this needs to go the way of the buffalo. And it won't let me do it, huh? Yeah, okay. Because that's cool. Okay. So let's see if I can hear what's going on. Okay, if this works, this will sound like we're in the 7th circle of hell. So let's see. I know, Fred. It is quite the crap. Quite the crap. Oh, we have audio. Okay, so that's cool. Let's just go back to that then. So everyone, get your coffee, and we'll just hang out for a little bit, as we do. But yeah, I have not been on. Since January sometime, I have been posting at least one video a day, and sometimes two. And on Friday, I just didn't post a video. I was gonna do a Friday Reads video, and I just didn't do it. And then yesterday, I'm like, oh, I'll do like a Weekend Reads video, and then I didn't do that. So I had been writing a lot more. So I was spending a lot of time doing a little bit of the hey, Ro. Long time no see. There's no March Mystery Madness, and now it's like we never talk anymore. What the heck? No, I'm just kidding. I haven't been on my Discord. I haven't been doing anything. This week has been just me kind of taking some time. I have no idea. Like, I've been reading a ton of stuff that was not on my TBR. Been reading a ton of stuff that I've already read and just really enjoying myself. And I've been writing a lot, like I said, and been posting a bunch of stuff on my website. Um, and it's just been very chill. Um, Although I did have a little bit of, and last night I was on Instagram. Um, I follow, um, yeah, I know. Like, I'm glad I'm doing something, but last night I was on Instagram and I follow quite a few like poetry magazine things, or accounts that post short little poems and stuff. And I've been following them for a while, and it's all pap. Like, so what ended up happening was I wrote a poem about it last night, posted it on Instagram, and tagged some of the um, places that had been posting this stuff, and it was just scathing. Um, there was a minute where I kind of felt bad, and then that went away really quick. Um, it's just like, I understand that everyone who writes is inspired by different things, and that makes complete and total sense. And whatever like triggers your soul. Um, yes, I do write poetry, and let me talk about that real quick before I forget. Um, my book, The End of Everything. Um, I haven't done the drawing yet for this, but I will do that tomorrow and post the winner tomorrow. So, in case you don't know, the way to get a copy of this for nothing during National Poetry Month this month is to leave comments on my videos, and then I will go through and pick a winner every week and contact you and send you the book. If you just want to get the book, it's on my Etsy shop. It's half price right now if you want it through the month. And yeah, so that's that. But what was I getting? Oh, yes. And I understand that everyone writes their own thing and they talk about the things that they're into. But when you are reading poem after poem of people just like, I look in your eyes and I'm just happy that you love me. The fuck is that? Like, yes, that is cool. And I'm happy that you have been untouched by tragedy and you are able to um, have love. That's great. Um, I don't know. I think it's because writing is so therapeutic for me that when I see people write stuff that is just happy and whatever, like, it makes me mad because it's like my soul hurts, and the way I fix me is to write. And so when there are people who I think are like not taking advantage of it, but just like I don't know. It just like I'm like there's just nothing real there. I've read maybe 6 people in the last couple years that are alive and writing poetry. And the thing that pisses me off more than anything about it is that I don't think any of them actually consider themselves like poets. And I don't think any of them like really want anything out of it. Like they're not trying, which is fine because they're freaking amazing. And every time I read their stuff, it just like stabs in me. Um, and I don't know. I feel like if I want to read good poetry from them, I have to like shake them and say, write some more goddamn poetry and send it to me so I could fucking read it. Um, but hello, Thomas. I have a hard time getting into poetry I like. Do you have a hard time getting into poetry or finding poetry you like? Because finding poetry you like is like a needle in the haystack for sure. Um, it just like, I have no idea. Both, yeah. Um, there are, I think honestly, the best like living poet that I've read lately, like within the last couple of years, is this um, woman named Holly Day, and I'm sure that's a fake name. Um, but I haven't read all of her stuff. I've just read the stuff that she shared with me. Um, but I don't know because like I looked her up, and some of the books she's a part of and stuff like that, they're kind of themed, and so I don't know if like the stuff she was sending me was just stuff that she thought I would be into. Um, but she's just so crisp. Her lines are so good, and there's so much just fucking soul in. Um, Hello, JH. Read a sample now. Reading poetry out loud? Good God. That's a silly thing to do. Um, Let me look for some on here in a second and I'll see. There's one she wrote that, like it, like you read something and it haunts you, like, I think about it all the time. Like, I read it probably 2 years ago and I still think about it like at least once a week. Um, and the thing is, like, I don't know if she has like much of like a social media or like an online presence. She's from Minnesota. Um, she's just really, really tight and good. Um, and then there are people who, like, I won't mention any names here, but like, I've like give them money for their stuff, and they're like, no, don't do that because then I'm a professional writer, and I don't want none of that shit. Like, I just want to, you know just no, I'm not going to do that. And it's just so funny because like there are so many freaking people out there that call themselves poets. If you want to call yourself a poet, I guess. I'm not going to be the goddamn poetry police, but like they call themselves poets and they have absolutely so much self-esteem and self-confidence and the just absolute trite pap they write. And then you have people who are just freaking unbelievably great writers who have like no confidence at all and like barely, like you have to like twist arms and break teeth and snap necks to get them to even let you read their stuff. It's like I think it just goes with that whole like let's see, a lot of poems I've tried just sound like words strung together. I read it and get nothing from it. And usually the reason why that is because the people writing it had nothing to put into it in the first place. They understand that these, like, if they're super form based, they understand like like how many syllables you're supposed to put in here, how many lines this should be, what words sound pretty together, and all this other crap. But like I don't know, like when I'm writing, I'm usually writing so I'm not like bawling my eyes out about what I'm writing about. Like if I don't get it out of me, it's going to eat me up inside, you know. um, a lot of it um, helps me deal with my anxiety. And you know, if people don't have problems, you know, fucking good for them. I'm very happy for them. But yeah, so last night I just went on a bit of a tirade, um, and that happened. So so stupid. But yeah, like I don't know what I was thinking or what I was doing, but and it's like nobody owes me anything, and like no one owes you anything. So it's not like I should be like shaking these people by their throats saying like, God damn it, like you you, you have no life experience. Stop fucking writing. Like, or write something that's fucking meaningful. Like your heart will only beat so many times before it stops beating altogether. You know, like put words down that are going to matter next week, next month, next year. If you're just like putting stuff together just to like I feel like a poem today, you know, and it's just fuck, man. That's great. I'm glad it helps you like that. That's what reading cozy mysteries is for me. It's my mental health bill. Yeah, totally. Um, it's kind of strange too because like when I started going to a therapist, my writing kind of took a dip because I felt like I was giving her all my good material sense. And I was like, maybe I should like hold stuff back and give her like these problems, but keep these problems for my writing. And then I'm like, that's fucking stupid. What's the point of going to a therapist if you're not going to like get any therapy out of it? And so me and her talked about it for a while, and she's like, would it help if like we had your sessions like right before you sat down to write? And I'm like, I don't think so, because then I would just be probably second guessing everything I said to you, and I would just be thinking too much about it. And I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to like be able to like this is a gross analogy, but I don't want it to be like popping a zit where you have to like put a lot of pressure into it and make it like explode. I want to just like my arm and just let it pour out, you know. That was very kind of disgusting of an analogy, but that's how it feels. So I don't know. So like whole thing was just like weird, and I think because I have been looking so much over the last few days for like somebody to speak to me, somebody to say something important to me, you know, that when I got to the point where I had read like so many damn Instagram poems and found absolutely nothing. Like the other thing about Instagram poems, when you go on there and you're like looking through, like there is no unique voice. Like every single poem sounds like it's written by the exact same fucking person. Like there is no individuality because they're all, I don't know if it's like some big fucking writers group where they all sit around and talk about how to like write the most safe and like bland fucking poetry in the world, or if it's I don't know. But then I found one, and right before I lost my crap last night, there was one, and it was only like 4 lines long, and the first 3 lines were like getting good. It was like um it was about loss and a little bit of grief. And then the last line was like, and then you came back and it was all better. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And again, like, I'm glad, like, things fucking worked out, you know? Applause for you. Um, but it just like, if you're gonna, I don't know, it's like if you're gonna tell me a story about loss, so much seems like it's all written by the same person. True. Yeah, man. It's just like, I don't know. So anyhow, that's what happened, and that's what I did. Um, so, what did you guys do this weekend? Anything fun? Oh, and by the way, the Hunted Hunter book 3 in my Zombie Zero series is out. Better be out. It's supposed to be out. Um, so yeah, so that happened. So if you've been following that, like this is like the finale of it. So that should be interesting. Oh man. Um, and I tried to sleep in today. Um, hey, how you? Um, yeah, I tried to sleep in today because I keep getting up at like the crack of dawn, and then by like 11 o'clock, I'm exhausted. Like 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm wiped out. Nothing fun besides my weekly live stream chat on my friend's channel. Other than that, reading when I can and errands. Well, let me ask you this, Ro. Are you reading less than you were last month? Because I think I'm reading more this month, but none of it is what I was supposed to be reading. And a lot of it's rereads. And if you guys could find Holly Day online or anything like that, let me know. I actually wanted to put a book of hers out, but I'm still trying to figure out the best way of doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it'll be less than last month. Madison McSweeney She's on Twitter, I think. She's really cool. Her stuff is really dark because she writes like horror stories and stuff like that, but does poetry as well. And so her poetry is fun just because of the darkness of it. Like, so I appreciate that. There's just like a little something extra in it. But yeah, so I'm glad you're enjoying everything. Yeah, the worst thing I think about reading, like when you have a TBR, is when you read a book and the book sucks, and you're like, oh, I'll DNF it. And then you go to the next book and you read that, and that book sucks. And you're like, oh, I'm not, oh, do I DNF? Maybe it'll get better. Like, I can't read 2 crap books in a row. And then you, like, whatever, it's still crap. And then you go to the third book and that book sucks. That puts you in a slump faster than anything. I've had times I did that, and the only thing I was able to do to get out of it was to go back and read books I already knew I liked. Did you have them in a row? Because 4 crap books might have killed me. Like, I might have, if I read 4 books that all sucked, I might have, I don't know if I would have been able to come back from that. That might have been time for me to invest in a TV or something like that. Almost in a row. They were all, oh, dude, that sucks when you're doing prompts and the books you pick for the prompts suck. Damn, I had a really lucky string because I think this was the first March Mystery Madness that I actually finished all my prompts. I usually would try the prompts and like either the books weren't good or whatever, and then I would just go to picking whatever I wanted to read. Or I think last year I just gave up. I'm like, okay, this book's good. This one isn't. This one isn't. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep messing. So that's crazy. Oh, and for those of you who like to look up things, and yeah, next year I'm not going to force the prompts. Do you guys like nature and scary nature stuff? Okay, so we're out here in the desert, and it's that time of year for the tarantula hawks to come out. And I don't know what their actual names are, but they're like black wasps that are about this big. And their wings are like orange and they're just like black. And they have like the second most painful sting in the world. I think only the bullet ant is more painful. I can't remember which one paralyzes you, if it's the wasp or the ant. But anyway, so they are out now. And what they do, they find tarantulas and they sting them and it paralyzes them. Oh, so I guess it would be the wasps that do the paralyzing. And they lay eggs inside the tarantula and then drag the tarantula back into its hive, or I don't know. But the tarantula is alive all the time while these eggs are inside of it. And when the eggs hatch, they eat the tarantula while it's alive. And so when you see, yeah, right? That's like horror movie crap right there. So when you see the tarantula hawks flying around, and one flew up next to Zoe's face the other day and was just like hovering, like looking at her. And she's like, it sounded like a damn helicopter. She's like, it was so loud. But they're terrifying. Like, I remember last year one landed on the screen, and like I could see its like antennas moving, like one like this. And I was just like, okay, let's go. Let's move. Like, that's not okay. And that was before I knew that they're stingers. Like, I can't remember the dude's name. Is it Cowboy Cody? Coyote Cody? There's some dude on YouTube that does like nature shows kind of thing, but he gets stung or bit by the most painful things that aren't going to kill him to like register how much it hurts. And he has a video where he made one of these sting him, and that was terrifying. Like, their stinger looks like a freaking switchblade. It like comes out, and oh, but anyway, so those are out now, and so that's good fun. And I just saw one flying outside. That's why I brought it up. So when you have those around, you know that there might be tarantulas around. But I've actually never seen a tarantula out here. Oh my God, I have heard of that guy. He purposely gets stung. Yeah. But yeah, we've never seen a tarantula out here. When I was in junior high, on the other side of the mountain, we lived in a new development that was being built, and all of the tarantulas and rattlesnakes and crap like that were being like tested because they were building all these houses and stuff, and they would just like walk in your house because it's like, what's this? And so you'd be just like standing there, and there'd be like a big ass tarantula walking down your hallway like he owns the freaking house and stuff. Yeah, I didn't really understand like rattlesnakes, and I knew they were bad, but I didn't realize how dangerous they were when I was a kid. And I would always try them, or like I would see them and I would try to like get them out of the street or pick them up with a stick. It molts, right? Um, yeah, and I haven't even seen that. You would think you would come across that kind of stuff. These damn ground squirrels, man, they are digging into everything. This is probably a very boring stream. I'm watching these animals destroy stuff outside and acting like I just don't really care, and then telling you guys about it. So yeah, coffee. But yeah, so stay away from tarantula hawks. Um, that's my advice. But anyway, guys, I am going to see if I could actually record some videos today. I get a lot of squirrels. Yeah, it's weird because I've never seen ground squirrels before. We moved out here like these, like they're gray. They almost look like chipmunks. Like they have the same stripes and stuff as chipmunks, but they're gray and have no bone in them, and their tails like fall over their backs. They're weird. But I was talking to the guy that does our water, and he's like, yeah, those have only been here like the last couple years. Like, I've never seen them before, and they're everywhere now. They are absolutely everywhere. But yeah, so I'm gonna go record some videos. You guys have a good weekend, and if you want to enter That's my wrist cracking. And contest to get the book. I will pick a winner tomorrow. But just leave comments on my videos, and however many comments you leave, that's how many entries you get. And then I'll pick one at the end of the week. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.